She's such a liar. This stuff is so disgusting. These influencers are so fake, and they want you to think it's real, and it's ridiculous, and nobody's falling for it. Again, I think she paid people to do this. The guy just happened to come along. It could have been any guy. But it was a guy who needed a green card, allegedly. Are they compatible? No. Is it going to work out? Also no. Okay, this guy doesn't like her. I promise you this. It's just... They're commonly together for... They're together because they need each other. Not in love, but because she needed to tell everybody after the second date they were getting married, and it needed to be this guy, or she would have lost all credibility. She doesn't have no credibility. You know what I mean? And he's getting married to her because girls got bank. Do you know what I'm saying? She's got lots of money, and this guy was door dashing 2 weeks ago. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. He's a gold digger, is what I'm saying. Okay? And whatever. Do what you gotta do. Get your bag, or whatever you say. She's a hopeless romantic. And I'll give her that. She is a hopeless romantic. But she's also just creepy. And it's never going to happen. She's like the female version of an incel. It's really, 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 really weird. Okay? It's not romantic. It's actually cringe. The whole thing is so cringy. And I like making fun of people who are cringy. And the reason why I make fun of her is because she's a fake influencer. Everything she shows you guys is fake. And y'all fall, and not all of you guys aren't, but people fall for this shit. They think this is like normal. It ain't normal. When you planned every last second of this thing, he can't hire a photographer. He is a door dasher. He can't hire a videographer. He's a door dasher. He didn't pay for the set that you're standing on the beach. He's a door dasher. You went to the Ritz-Carlton. Who paid for that? You paid for it. Who paid for this crazy, disgusting looking weirdo ring that's garbage looking? You paid for that. Look, it would have been so much romantic if you just let him do it and surprise and just been like, taught him how to do social media, right? And then eventually just let him do it with some kind of like, quaint little ring that he could afford and all stuff. But that's not what you wanted. She wants it to look that it's romantic, but it's not. And that's what I like about these people. It's just so fake. It's not romantic. It's not pretending it is, because it's not. You paid for everything. You planned everything. You gave him the timeline. You knew it was happening, and you lied to everybody about that too. Okay? And again, she's just a big flaming hypocrite. He might hurt bunnies for in his pastime. You don't know that. You know nothing about this guy. He doesn't even speak English, barely. Okay? You know nothing about this guy. But the reason she did this is because it's her social media. It's how she makes money. It's not just she's looking for love and romance. And this is what's so funny about this woman. She puts all this shit on the internet. And this is typical influencer behavior. They say a whole bunch of shit just because at the time they're looking for content to create. They need something to say on camera, and they just spout bullshit all the time. And then 3 months later, they go back on everything that they say, which is why you should never follow an influencer. They're liars! And look at this dress, because look at the dress that she picked out for her wedding. So her whole wedding's been picked out. Okay? But look at this dress. They press record, click, and then they waited a second, then he's like, who's the love of my life? Well, it's not her. One is so desperate to be a wife, and the other one is rushed to have his green card, pathetic couple. She is desperate for content. She no longer does the first date shit, which mostly probably a lie anyway, because I would love to hear some of those guys come out of the woodwork and be like, she's effing crazy, okay? This is all content. Everything she creates, guys, is done for content, which is why it's all fake. You met some dude who barely speaks English, and months later you're gonna marry him? Are you out of your mind? So, stop. It's all for content, and it's all lies. It's made up. None of it is romantic. You planned and paid for all of it. It was not surprised. There's no romance here. It was the day I prepared for her, the love of my life, so my focus... Again, it's a lie. It was the day I prepared for her. No, you didn't prepare for it. She prepared it. You just were there. You're just a pair of really tall shoes. Let me tell you something, buddy. She paid for it all, so you didn't give her the best of the best. Did you pay for that ring? Did you pay for the Ritz-Carlton? Did you pay for the photographer, the videographer? Did you pay for any of that? No, you didn't. So stop lying. The pair shared an incredible private dinner. Wow. I'm sure the food was good. And here it is. This is how you know it's all fake. Like, stop lying. We're not dumb. Okay? And that's what's pissing me off. She's trying to insult our intelligence. But you didn't know it was going to be on that Monday. It's weird that you didn't know, and yet you made a video to get ready for it. Why you gotta lie? Why you lying? Because she needs you to think that it's something when it's not. That's it. She's faking this, everybody. It's not going to last very long, okay? But if it does go down the path of wealth and influence for both of them, here's the next steps. They're going to get married probably quite quickly because she needs content. Because now she's got, get ready with me to go dress shopping, get ready with me to pick the flowers, to pick the cake, to da-da-da, to buy the thing, do all this shit. She's got content for a year now. Then it's going to be her wedding. We're all going to make fun of her through all this, by the way. It's going to be awesome, okay? And then it's going to be, as soon as the wedding's over, it's going to be get ready with us for our honeymoon, then we're going to honeymoon thing. That's next, if this goes through. Okay, he's locked in. This guy is not going to have a better life anywhere else. How is he going to make money? She makes all the money. Okay, so he's like, he just won the lottery. Okay, except not, but money-wise, not person-wise, okay? I give this, if they continue on this marriage path, 5 years, and shit, people are over it, okay? But that's the plan. You watch how it unfolds. Marrying this woman is going to be a nightmare for this guy. Good, he deserves it, because he's just marrying her for money and green cards. That's literally what he's marrying her for. He doesn't love this woman, because you planned it all. It's not going to be hitting you. You're not getting that magical moment, the Disney princess moment, because it never existed for you. You planned every moment of this. This isn't love. It isn't special. It isn't romance. It's content. The end. He has your credit card. You're such a bad liar, too. You look like the Kool-Aid man. Why are you doing that? Stop. You look like a Chucky doll. Stop doing that. Again, she had to create this whole extra, 45-step lie process because she wants you to think this is legitimately and it's real and that he planned things and it's romance and sick to prove all her haters wrong. Which just proved us right when you had to do an entire video of just stacked lies. By the way, she's claiming to be Christian. She's wiping it off again? Lady. Is that shit toxic for you? Is it going into your brain? It's too much makeup. Is it even putting that on your eyeball, man? Let's go. She's rubbing that on the eyeball part. What is that? She's coloring her eyeball. Doesn't that hurt? The breakup series is gonna go so hard. 20-part breakup series. Again, she wanted content, not romance, but she's pretending it is romance for her haters' sake. I'm not kidding you. There's no way you just met someone 3 months later got married. No chance. What if they eat their food loud or something? What if they have an STI? What if they have hairy nipples? You don't know shit about someone in 3 months. Because it's all about making other people jealous of you. It's really it's a flex. Because they want to just do it for other people. And to look at me, look at me, look at me. It's for their attention. Okay? That's what it is. You guys are so judging the comments. She's happy. Leave her alone. She's not happy. This is fake content for the internet. What are we doing here at the hotel that I booked with my money, and the ring I bought with my money, and your suit that I bought with my money, and the photographer I hired with my money on this date and time? What are we doing here? Surprise! That's what you wore to your engagement? You look like a hobo. You guys look so excited. Just so romantic and excited.
Right there.
Oh my god, not the literal ocean. Why are you wearing a potato sack for your engagement? Doesn't even make any sense. You ordered 20 dresses and that's the one you picked? Are you kidding me right now? Looks like the underside of a frickin' buffalo. How did he pay for this? He didn't. She's the one who arranged this whole thing. She paid. He didn't. He didn't. And it was all in her timeline for her content. I can't with the baby talk. I agree with that. She is delusional. Is she happy? No. Is this content? Yes. She's actually quite miserable because everybody sees through it, and it's chapping her ass. It's chapping her ass that no one thinks that's real because it's not. She says the things on the internet, and so when people call her out on it, why is that weird to call her out on that? Why are people not allowed to call her out on the shitty things that she says? Because it's fake, and nobody likes fake people. We don't like them, and we should call it out. When you see something fake on the internet, call it out. It's important to do that so people don't think it's real. That's important to me. I think that's an important service that the internet does for other people. It's really important. I think this is one in the face. Wow, this is a surprise. You should have practiced being surprised. It's actually really cringe how she's pretending. Yeah, this is insane. By the way, anyone defending her at this point is cringe. She comes off as kind of fake nice. Like she tries to be whimsical and quirky, but in reality, she seems to be calculated and authentic. That's it. Okay? Because she's not happy. She's heavily medicated and delusional. This is the being sneaky when she knows everything. This is so dumb. Okay, but it's not so weird that none of her family friends were involved in this. And her mom was probably like, you dumbass. And she had to prove her haters wrong. And we're all laughing because you're making this huge life decision and spending tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars. And again, I would have more respect for her if she just came out and said, guys, this is for money. We'd be like, okay, well, at least you're honest. Because she's dumb, man. This content creator is actual, like, the content is terrible. How does she have so many followers? Again, most of it's hate now. And then that's why it's not going to be successful. Because she has no standards. They're not married. That's something else. He is so stupid.